Hello, everybody. Today we're diving into a book that speaks to the very core of our being, a book that urges us to truly before it's too late. 50 Things to Realize Before It's Too Late by Aster Rakhmatullin isn't just another self-help book. It's a soul-stirring compilation of life's most profound lessons, distilled into actionable insights that we can use to transform our everyday lives. You see, life isn't about reaching some distant finish line. It's about savoring every step of the journey, learning from our stumbles and embracing the beauty of each passing moment. Aster reminds us of this truth with such eloquence and grace in his book. Over the next few minutes, we'll journey together through 5 key themes from the book. 5 powerful realizations that have the potential to shift our perspectives and awaken us to the extraordinary gift of life. So, find a comfortable spot, quiet your mind, and open your heart to the wisdom that awaits. How often do we find ourselves caught in the trap of waiting for the weekend, waiting for that promotion, waiting for that big break that will finally make us happy? But you know what I've learned? Happiness isn't some grand destination. It's a collection of precious, fleeting moments. It's the warmth of the sun on your skin, the sound of your loved one's laughter, the taste of your favorite meal. It's the simple act of breathing, of being present in this very moment. We often overlook these small joys, these seemingly insignificant experiences, but they hold the key to unlocking true contentment. Think about it. When you look back on your life, will you remember the endless hours spent working, or the moments of connection with your loved ones, the material possessions you accumulated, or the experiences that took your breath away? Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. It's about finding joy in the ordinary, the everyday miracles that surround us. It's about appreciating the little things, for they are in reality the big things. Don't wait for a special occasion to light the candles, to use your fine china, to wear that dress that makes you feel beautiful. Embrace the now. Savor the simple pleasures. Find joy in the mundane, because life is happening now in this very breath. Don't let it pass you by. Regret. That heavy cloak we drape over our shoulders, weighed down by the what-ifs and if-onlys of the past. But let me tell you something, my friends. Regret is a thief of joy. It keeps us shackled to the past, robbing us of the present moment and the endless possibilities of the future. We've all made mistakes. We've all taken wrong turns and stumbled along the way. It's part of being human. But to cling to those mistakes, to allow them to define us, that's a disservice to ourselves. We must learn to forgive ourselves, to acknowledge that we did the best we could with the knowledge and understanding we had at that time. And just as we must forgive ourselves, we must also find the courage to forgive others. Holding on to anger and resentment only poisons us, preventing us from experiencing the healing power of forgiveness. Remember, forgiveness isn't about condoning someone's actions. It's about freeing ourselves from the burden of the past. Life is too short to dwell on regrets. Learn from your mistakes, grow from them, and then, my dear friends, let them go. Embrace the present moment with open arms and a compassionate heart. The past is gone, the future is uncertain, but this moment right now is yours. Cherish it. Chapter 3. Prioritizing relationships. At the end of our lives, when all is said and done, it's not our accomplishments or possessions that will matter most. It's the love we shared, the connections we forged, the relationships that enriched our journey. It's the laughter, the tears, the memories we created with those who held a special place in our hearts. Yet how often do we take these precious relationships for granted? We get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life, allowing our busy schedules and to-do lists to take precedence over nurturing the bonds that truly matter. Make time for your loved ones. Be present in their lives. Put down your phone, turn off the television, and truly listen. Listen with your heart, not just your ears. Show them you care, not just through words, but through your actions. And if there are unresolved conflicts, find the courage to address them with love and compassion. Don't let pride or resentment erode the precious bonds you share. Remember, life is too short to hold on to grudges. Reach out, mend fences, and cherish the gift of connection. Chapter 4. Living authentically. Have you ever stopped to ask yourself, am I living a life true to myself, or am I trying to fit into a mold crafted by others' expectations? It's a question we all must ask ourselves, my friends, because far too many people reach the end of their lives filled with regret, realizing they've lived their lives for everyone but themselves. They've chased after dreams that weren't their own, suppressed their true passions, and silenced their own inner voice. But it's never too late to reclaim your authenticity, to shed the layers of societal expectations and embrace the unique, beautiful soul that you are. What makes your heart sing? What are you passionate about? What brings you joy? These are the questions that will guide you back to your authentic self. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable, to show the world your true colors, even if they're a little rough around the edges. Embrace your imperfections, for they are what make you, you. Live a life that feels true to you, not a life that looks good on paper or impresses others. Because at the end of the day, the only approval you need is your own. Chapter 5. Embracing change. Change. It's the one constant in life, isn't it? Yet we often resist it with all our might. We cling to familiarity, to routine, to the comfort of the known. But the truth is, resisting change only brings suffering. It's like trying to hold back the tide, futile and exhausting. Life is a river constantly flowing, ever changing. And just like that river, we must learn to adapt, to flow with the current, to embrace the twists and turns that come our way. Change can be daunting, I know. It can feel like the ground is shifting beneath our feet, leaving us feeling uncertain and afraid. But what if, instead of fearing change, we saw it as an opportunity for growth, an invitation to step outside our comfort zones, to learn, to evolve, to become the best versions of ourselves, embrace the unknown with open arms and a curious heart. See change not as a threat, but as a chance for renewal, for transformation, for a new adventure. Remember, the only way to grow is to change. The only way to truly live is to embrace the ebb and flow of life's journey. Outro. Live your truth. The wisdom shared in 50 Things to Realize Before It's Too Late is timeless, universal, and deeply resonant. It's a reminder that life's greatest lessons are often the simplest, the ones that speak to the very core of our being. So I ask you, my friends, what is one realization from this video that you'll choose to act on today? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's inspire each other to live more intentionally, more authentically, more fully. Thank you for joining me on Listeners Club today. If this video resonated with you, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone you care about. And don't forget to subscribe for more insightful summaries that will help you live your best life. Remember, the power to create a life filled with joy, purpose, and meaning is within your reach. Start today.